Well, our next presenter has gotten a great deal of press since named the National Ambassador for Young People's Literature. Yes. Yeah, why not, right? You can applaud multiple times for Walter. Like, I'll just say, Walter Dean Myers. Yeah. Well, he has spent the last few months traveling around the country, meeting with young people and telling them that reading is not optional, which is just like, that needs to be a tattoo across somebody's back. That is just the best phrase and the best motto. It's fitting that he will present the Impact Award tonight because it is difficult to imagine anyone that has made a greater impact on children's books and young readers and writers than Walter. He had dreams of playing professional basketball, but I suspect the legions of awards he's won for his books have convinced him that he's exactly where he should be. Would you all please rise for your National Ambassador for Young People's Literature, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Walter Dean Myers!
Thanks, Jared. The Children's Book Council and Every Child a Reader developed the Impact Award to recognize individuals who bring the joy and the power of reading to children so that every child in America has an opportunity that books and reading present. Tonight's guest of honor made a name for himself on the football field at Notre Dame and with our beloved New York Giants. He's recognized tonight for the manner in which he has used his celebrity to improve the circumstances of young people in need. My father would have added to that. And he comes from people. He comes from people who respected him as a child and nurtured him as a child. I'm honored to make this presentation, not only because I'm a New York Giants fan, but also because Justin and his wife, Lauren, believe in children as much as I do. They believe in children. They have established RUSH, the Rush for Literacy. RUSH stands for Read, Understand, Succeed, and Hope. The very cornerstones of my National Ambassador platform. Reading is not optional. Tuck's Rush for Literacy is committed to raising funds to donate books and other reading material to children in his adopted city of New York City and in central Alabama and across America. Every time he gets a sack, he has pledged $1,000. Yes. Oh, Brady. and this, I hate Brady so much. No. And through his celebrity billiards tournament, the Tucks provide new books to middle school students and encourage kids to submit handwritten essays about the books that they read. They recognize kids who are the most consistent and enthusiastic, and they invite them to a Giants game. In between Super Bowl wins, the Tucks also brought a new young reader into the world, and one who couldn't ask for better role models. The child comes from people. Justin, we applaud you for the impact you have made by connecting children and books, and for the impact we know you and Lauren will continue to make. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Tuck.
got to be honest, I wasn't prepared to give a speech of the magnitude that needs to be given tonight, considering that all you guys that came up here was so hilarious. You know, most of the things I give speeches at, I got to be stern, football player, I got to be, you know. So I'm going to try to keep the good times rolling, I guess. But as you said, I am Justin Tuck. I am a defensive end for the New York Football Giants. I am a two-time Super Bowl champion. That never gets old. To Jared, who's done a great job up here tonight, and he said earlier that he looked like he did not play football ever, and he's right, he does. But I also have to say that after watching that video, you running from Texas to New York in 3 hours, we might have a spot for you. Gary Schmidt, I'm gonna steal your lead way and say the reason why I'm standing up here is obviously because a lot of people say I'm a great man. Yeah, okay. But I know for a fact I do have a great wife, and a lot of people, I get these awards, and we're up here and I'm giving speeches, but she is definitely should be standing right beside me. Not only are we raising a 2-year-old who has proven to me that the terrible twos do exist. She's also graduating from the University of Penn next week with her master's in non-for-profit leadership. What else do you do? You just all over the place. So I definitely get my motivation from watching her do what she does, and she's a remarkable woman. I'm very lucky to have her. How is that, Gary? Ha ha. But on a serious note, I am very honored to be here tonight and to be in a room with such great minds. I applaud you because as a little kid in Kellyton, Alabama, if anybody know anything about Kellyton, Alabama, there's more people in this room tonight that's in Kellyton, Alabama. That's not a joke. But my mom and my dad I used to always complain because we didn't go anywhere. My father and my mom worked tremendously hard to put food on our table. If you ever read that book, you'll find out they had a big job to do with 5 sisters and a brother. But we never went anywhere. So my mom always told me, well, you want to go somewhere, pick up a book. I didn't figure that out until about 11th, 12th grade when I hadn't went nowhere yet. And I thought about it. Well, I know what Paris looks like. I know what Mexico looks like. And that's because I took a love to reading. So I applaud you because you are the reason why, I took my education seriously, why I was able to get into the University of Notre Dame, why we take our literacy program to be, I feel as though literacy is the #1 stumbling block to a great educational background. When you're building a house, you start with the foundation. So I always tell people when you're building your education, start with literacy. So guys, it's an honor for me to be here tonight. I appreciate this, and we're going to continue to do what we're doing. I hope you will continue to do what you're doing. I understand how you're blessing not only today's youth, but me and Mr. Meyer was talking earlier. When I'm old and gray and rocking back in my rocking chair, the kids today are going to be leading this country. They're going to be making these decisions that are needed. I think I'm going to do my part to make sure they have the equipment to make that decision. So for all the Patriots fans, Dallas Cowboy fans, Eagles, Redskins, I got 2.
Justin Tuck, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I am from New England, so now that I've compared Tom Brady to Voldemort, I will not be getting my Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee anytime soon.